Welcome back to The Whole Picture. Red eyes pop up in a lot of pictures, especially when you're dealing with low light. Rachel is learning to use her flash to fix the problem and use red eye reducing features on her camera that will help keep the red out. After taking some great photos of her friends, we've headed back to my studio to find out what's looking back at us once we print the pictures out. If the red's still there, we'll turn to the magic of computer software to fix any lingering problems. I had so much fun at that party last night.
I'm glad you did. Thank you so much for all your help with the pictures.
Oh, you're welcome. Did you take a lot of pictures after I left?
Yes. I hope they turned out well, though.
I think they did. I went ahead and downloaded them on the computer. Let's click through and see what you did.
I'm not seeing them. All right. This is the one we took with the bounce flash.
I like that. That looks good.
The lighting's great.
Yeah. Good expression, too.
Yeah. Oh, I love that one.
Very nice.
Now, that one's beautiful.
I like that, too.
I love that one, but they still have red eye.
You're right, they do, but you know what? We can get rid of that.
Okay.
Really easy to do. Now, first of all, we use this image editing program to get rid of it, and you can use this on any computer, and even other image editing programs are going to have some of the same functions, so you can still do this at home.
Okay, cool.
Okay. Now, let's go ahead and start by coming over here, but before we do that, let's do a save as, and that way we'll work on a copy and archive this as the original.
Okay.
Just in case. So come up here to the menu bar, click on File, roll down to Save As, and just save it under a little bit different name. You might put like a different number after that, so we know it's a different file. And just click Save. Okay, and then click OK. Now we're working on the copy, so no matter what happens, we still have our original. All right, now let's start over here on the toolbar and click on the Zoom tool.
All right.
Okay. And we'll use this to enlarge the photograph so we can really see her pupils up close and work on them. Just draw a box right around her face, and that will enlarge her face, and we can see the pupils.
Okay.
That's pretty good. Now, up here, this is called a contextual text menu, and whenever you're clicked on a certain tool, this menu will pop up. So right now we're looking at zoom and resize. That's for the zoom tool. We want to click on the red eye feature right here.
All right.
Click on that. Now this changes. We're seeing pupil size and darken amount. Now the pupil size means that's the percentage of the pupil we're going to cover when we click on it. So I'm thinking 23%, maybe just a little less than that, maybe like 19. You have to play around with it, but I happen to know that's about the right size. Okay. Now you've adjusted that. Now the darken amount is at 50%, and that just means there's going to be a little transparency to it, so it won't just look like a big black dot in the middle of their eye. So go ahead now and bring your cursor right over the pupil in her eye.
All right.
And just click once.
Oh, wow.
Yeah.
That just totally fixes that up.
Poof, it's gone. No more red eye. Go ahead and do the others. See how fast that is?
Wow, that's really fast.
Okay, and then just scoot over here by sliding the slider bar over. We'll work on your other friend's eyes.
Oh, this just makes it look so much better.
Okay, that looks great. Let's save it by going up here to File, Save.
Okay.
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 Now let's print it out. Just come up here to File, Print. And roll down to Print. There you go. Now we have a print dialog box.
That looks great.
Okay, so our print size is up here. We want to make it, fit on the page. Just click the drop-down menu and roll down to Fit on Page. Just want to make sure nothing's hanging over. Okay, now it's showing us this is how it's going to print out, which is okay if you want a border beneath it and above it, but let's go ahead and click down here on Page Setup. And now we can choose which way we want to set it up. Right now it's going to print portrait. Let's print it landscape. Just select landscape. There you go. Now click OK. And this shows us how it's going to print out.
That looks a lot better.
Go ahead and click Print. And OK. And it's off to the printer.
Okay.
If you'd like to learn more about eliminating red eye or any of the techniques you saw here today, just log on to our website at DIYnetwork.com. And be sure to check out the rest of Rachel's photos we're going to post there too. Now, Rachel, it's time to take a look at the final photograph.
Oh, that looks great.
It does, and you know what?
There's no red eye.
You're right. You did a great job. Do you feel like you learned a lot today?
I learned a whole lot, and I loved working with the external flash. Definitely use that a lot more.
Oh, that's good. It was great working with you. And remember, always bring your camera with you, because the more pictures you take, the better you get.
Well, thanks for all your help.
You're so welcome. I hope you'll use what you learned today, and hopefully none of your pictures will ever have red eye again. Join me next time on The Whole Picture. I think we can work on this one too.